Ah, yes, gentlemen, please have a seat, have a seat. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our factory, and I am very eager to speak with you about this merger. Oh, sure. I understand, gentlemen. You have questions? Please, go right ahead. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, yes. Basically, what we do here at the ASMR factory is that we use advanced technology to make essentially ASMR robots. These are humanoid robots that look like human beings on the outside with very advanced circuitry, titanium alloy skeletons on the inside, and very advanced computer chips and programming that allows individuals who can basically afford them to have their very own humanoid ASMR robot. Yes, that's correct. Personal ASMR. Well, keep in mind, gentlemen, the days of YouTube and various individuals making ASMR videos for their subscribers, I mean, that was rather primitive about 20 years ago. It was the best that was available, so of course that's what people had to rely on. And as many of our ASMR consultants, many of whom were very active 20 years ago, as younger individuals have told us, they had to make general ASMR videos. They couldn't make anything specific unless they were working on a commission for a particular subscriber. And then they could get into specific names, specific details, maybe specific outcomes of how a video would end. But in general, when giving content to their subscribers, it was basically stand in front of the camera, do various ASMR triggers, maybe somehow link personal experiences to that. Quite a few ASMR artists made non-talking videos, and those seem to be the most effective. Except, of course, when it came to role plays. Now, back in the day, 20 years ago, there were some absolutely amazing ASMR artists who did some amazing role plays. And we're talking makeup jobs that looked very professional. I believe there was one ASMR artist who was rather popular with role play videos who actually, well, back then she used to be a professional makeup artist. I mean, certainly that type of background is going to help when you're doing various characters. Now, as good as things were back in the day on YouTube, basically you had an ASMR content creator standing in front of a camera, pretending it was a person, and acting out a role play. And that's as far as it went. There were some videos titled face touching and obviously there was no real face touching because it was a video format. Now imagine if a young woman doing ASMR, imagine keeping one like that in, say, a closet, taking her out because she's very lightweight, switching her on using an app in the chip that we all have installed in our brains, and she comes to life. You tell her what you want as far as ASMR goes, and, well, there you are. Imagine your very own robotic, personal ASMR artist who looks like a human being, dressed like a human being, doing actual face touching. How amazing would that be? Heck, we can even program her to tuck you in at night. That's a bit of a joke, but yes, we can actually do that. And we have several different models to choose from, both male and female ASMR artists. We've recently started catering to the LGBTQ community because many of our consultants are actually part of it. Yes, yes. For example, we have male robots specifically made to ASMR gay men. And let me be very clear, just ASMR, nothing illicit, nothing dirty, just ASMR. I mean, obviously, a gay man would prefer to be ASMR'd by a ASMR robot that not only looks like a man, but can give him the same type of warm, loving attention that, well, a female customer would expect to get from a male ASMR robot. Yes. Well, we do a bit of extra programming. Yes. Oh, you wanted to ask us about our dauntless ASMR model. Yes. That one is our most persistent model. Just very reliable, just works, gives very creative content, but doesn't seem to be very popular. Oh, well, please keep in mind, gentlemen, that our CEO personally likes the dauntless model. So we're keeping that one in the lineup. I mean, that model is just reliable, requires very low maintenance, just keeps going and going and going. I mean, puts out content. So, I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for our CEO, we might discontinue that model. But as of right now, no plans to do so. None. Oh, you have some concerns. Yes. Well, we try not to make our creations look like the original ASMR consultants who used to put out content on YouTube 20 years ago. Well, I mean, let's face it, even though our creations are not, how can I put this delicately? They're not entirely anatomically correct because we don't make those types of robots, if you know what I mean, gentlemen. Ours are just for relaxation and tingles and sleep. Yes. No, they're not anatomically correct. Yes, that's right. They're not. Well, no. Well, yes, we know there were some ASM artists back in the day who put out a bit more risque videos, and we're trying to find a way to cater to that sub-community while still maintaining the reputation that we have. Yes, yes. Well, I think we've made some strides. But again, we concentrate on tingles, relaxation, and sleep. Yes. Well, I mean, once again, the reason why we want to go ahead with this merger is that currently only the top 1% of the economic population can afford our creations, and that's just not enough. We want to get into middle-class homes, and if possible, maybe even working-class homes. Oh, why can't human families just perform ASMR on each other? Well, I don't know, but there is definitely a demand for our products from both middle and working class individuals. Market research has shown this to be the case, but of course there's only so much that we could bring the prices down and still remain profitable. That's why we need this merger. We need to get together with you in order to help reduce our costs and actually create at least a couple of models to begin with for the middle class community, and perhaps even with a payment plan for working class individuals. Imagine a poor working class single man coming home to his pod apartment. He takes out his ASMR robot from the closet, switches her on, and, she can do actual face touching. She can talk to him using his name. She can ASMR him and put him to sleep. I mean, how wonderful would that be? Look at how far we've come. It used to be that it was a person speaking to a camera, making a general video, pretending to do face touching, pretending to do relaxing massage, pretending to do role plays. I mean, we have models specifically made for role plays with more pliable skin, in which they can apply their own makeup. I mean, seriously, gentlemen, with your help, we can go to the next step and beyond and help a good chunk of the population relax, sleep, and enjoy tingles. Now, I've scheduled a wonderful lunch at a great restaurant that I know of. Let's head out there and we can talk more about specific models for the middle and possibly even the working class. I think you gentlemen will enjoy it.